Hello, dear Scorpio. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 8th, 2025. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. The Scorpio who are without a partner have the opportunity to meet a very special person if they open their eyes well. Life is presenting beautiful opportunities to fall in love again, and you should not waste them. You are a bit lost in contact with the family. Do not neglect them. They are the primary core that gave you life, and I grew up. You will always be well received there. If you lived a job rejection a while ago and you are looking for a new job, I have good news because a new opportunity is coming, all thanks to this positive attitude that you are showing in front of life. Remember to smile and be very cordial if you have an interview today. Take care of your physical appearance and dare to wear more colors and clothes tight to the body. For those who have a formed family, it is a good time to share and meet with everyone. Important life lessons could appear today. Share them with your nucleus. Too much value to the material and little to the essential could pass the account today. You will see that there are people around you somewhat annoying with your attitude and way of seeing life. Do not exchange gifts or material things for love. It can work in the first instance, but then people need deeper things such as company and love. A person who is posing his eyes in you wants to invite you out. Don't tell him not. It could be a good relationship or become a beautiful friendship. It is likely that you are thinking of a person who will find yourself on your way back home. Could be someone from the past or a friend who no longer frequents much. If you have not taken care of your body, then that will lead you to have a poor state of health. You must start exercising and also to leave the transnoche. Do not leave for tomorrow that work that needs to be finished today. You cannot afford to have arrears, since a heavier load will come tomorrow. It is likely that today you feel that your life is a bit in a state of imbalance. This can be true, but it depends on you to give stability again to the parts that you think are a bit like. A person who wants a lot will make you a gift today. It will be something you expect a long time ago. It appreciates this nice gesture. You have an opportunity to be very happy with someone new who can be entering your life. But first you must fix certain things that are not well in you. Take awareness of it. Scorpio can be a bit complicated today, especially in the economic issue. So it is time to put a little more about your part. It will be a somewhat busy day. So the moment of the day you think that everything goes downhill, you could face more problems for a bad attitude. There is no need to see that things in life and in love cannot always be easy, but no less gratifying. So today let everything be better, that everything is calm and is happy in your romance. If you have any money problems today, you will have to ask for help from a closer person, but always remember that you have to find a way to return the money requested very quickly. So organize yourself well. It is time to be a little more careful with your health, especially when you leave nights. If you want to go drinks with friends, it measures the amount you drink. Do not stop investing in your home. If you have to make arrangements or change any artifact that does not work well, do not stop doing so. Remember that, according to Oriental philosophy, in a house everything must be perfectly functional, but you will attract bad energies and other things could fail. A feeling of vacuum could have been consuming you recently, but the good news is that you are going on to it. All because you have found good things in your life that have allowed you to get out of any black moment you were going through. You deserve good things, and it is important that you begin to pay much more attention to the steps you must take to achieve what you have been looking for a long time. Remember that only the correct analysis of the steps we are taking can somehow ensure success in the professional area, since only in this way can we reduce errors. Temptations in love could occur today. If you are in a relationship, you should avoid them. Remember the commitments you have made. You feel that the person you are meeting is not giving you enough importance. If he does not understand your hints, it is better to speak to him honestly. If he still persists in his attitude, it is better to separate paths and find happiness somewhere else. A new boss or superior could arrive at the workplace. There will be important changes and you must prepare for it. You could have a difficult day and a lot of work that you had not done before. Money owed is not yet present. It will take time to recover what was borrowed. So I recommend that you insist on the issue with whoever it concerns. A woman needs a favor that only you could do her, so she will look for you and offer you money in exchange. Do not reject the offer. You could gain experience. Scorpio takes a lot of courage today because he will have to face great fears, especially those that are deeply rooted in his past. For all that, you have to lend a little more of yourself to realizing them and making them disappear from your life forever, with no return. Scorpio cannot allow himself to suffer for love at this moment. He is very clear that many times things end. That is why you know he can handle this. If you have had a recent breakup, that is why it is necessary to always know what we are worth and appreciate ourselves. Your economy will not be much better today than in the days that recently passed, but at least you will not be going through bad times thanks to your savings. You do need to organize your accounts and your debts much more. The things you have seen happen to other people could teach you to see everything from another point of view, and not just the one you have had in your mind for a long time. Putting more energy into your path will give you what you have always wanted, and that will push you even more to see the good and positive things you have inside you to improve. The details that come out of nowhere, that are given just because, what is delivered by surprise without a special date or expecting anything in return, those are the ones that count the most, what create a broader and more unforgettable smile. Today you should surprise your partner with one of them, and you will enjoy its great effects. You hope that person will be the one to move towards you, but you don't take that necessary step towards them. There is no love without effort, and that is just what you are missing. The people who end up loving us need the certainty that we gave everything for them, and that we would do it again. Today you should work on your breathing, as it is the best tool you have to manage the tension that hurts you so much. By feeling your breath, the air that enters the air, you become fully aware of your body as a whole and the force that animates it. Take a deep breath, hold it and let it out. You can stop worrying about today. Everything that was necessary for you to give and deliver has already been given. The machinery will work by itself, and you will be glad you did everything you could. It is a day to contemplate the scope of your talent and your ideas, and to continue down that same path. Love matures just like us. If you are in an adult stage of life, you may realize that quality time with your partner changes, and that needs become different. This is true, but never forget that passion is still important even in the most mature stage of life. If you are trying to start a business, you must think very carefully about people's needs and what they are currently looking for. It is always good to work with necessary and high-demand elements. Do a thorough market study before taking the risk. You will not regret it. Reflecting yourself in your partner is something very common. It comes after a lot of time spent with that person. If you feel out of step with the person next to you, don't feel bad, since we all have our own growth process, and also good days and bad days. If at this moment you have had to be in a bad period, try to move forward without blaming your partner for it. Love is present in your life, you can see it, but you are taking a long time to decide and you are making that person walk away from you, all because you do not give them time, not even a greeting during the day. Think carefully about this matter, since you could lose someone important due to your lack of courage and interest. You are likely to be with some difficulties in your life and have to have much more strength than you are showing at this time. Do not drop, nor fold for what happens in your life. The couple is in a good time, so if there is any difficulty that must happen, do it together and can solve everything they face as a powerful and unwavering nucleus. Bad day to sign important documents and make commitments that you will not be able to meet later. Do not neglect your dreams. Today start writing in a notebook everything you want and what you have been waiting for a long time. When you go through the stages that lead you to achieve it again, look at what you have written and go erasing what has been fulfilled. When you think you are losing the faith and the desire to continue, read what you wrote again, only so you can always keep in mind what you want and what you are doing. Love needs support and understanding. In addition to that, it is urgently needing to talk more with you and much more affection than you are giving you at this time. You have an option to move in your work, but you do not have the security if it is what suits you at this time. You must meditate on the situation. For Scorpio, it is always necessary to have the clarity that everything is going to come out in the best way. Remember all the things that you have learned on the way. The information should not be empty, since it is very good to always be attentive to everything that is going out in your life. If you have a little more love in your life that is really giving you what is necessary to continue learning on the path you travel, then you could always be much better. Remember that things will be very seasoned today. If you have a partner, there are probabilities of fights, but also of very good reconciliations. It is no longer necessary for you to say things that are not really for you and that you really do not believe. It is necessary that you do a little more effort on the path that you worked long ago, but that you want to continue working every time. You are very good in health, so realize that the moments you are really living can be the best for your health in general, dear Scorpio. Someone who loves you a lot is one step away from offering you something very important that could change the course of your life. Maybe today I talk about this matter. It is good sometimes just sitting and thinking about life and things you are doing now. Remember that you always have to reflect on these issues. You will receive a very important message today, which could change your destiny in a way that you do not imagine yet. It turns out that life is so, nor does it advance the things that can happen. Despite this, it will be something that makes you very happy. Congratulations. Love has been a bit turbulent due to situations of the past. Do not let this affect them. They have a good relationship. Should only remember that love is what unites them, and that nothing that has happened before in the personal lives of each one can now interfere with their paths. You have started getting out of the confinement where you were, and that is positive. You are at the perfect moment to reopen to the world and meet new people. If you experienced a separation or lived a recent sadness, then you must give yourself the opportunity to go to the world again, because the opportunities have not ended for you. It begins to think positive. Today it will be an excellent day. The work needs you to get up to date. If you are somewhat lost, do not allow yourself to affect. You will be fine with the passing of the days. Sensation of exhaustion in the morning could lead you to confuse this state with a depression or penalty. It is possibly just lack of vitamins. Tries to wear a balanced diet. Love will have to wait a bit for single, since they must be prepared to receive it. You still have things to heal and think about matters of the past. Libra can have much more faith than you think. That is a good symptom for your life because you know you can achieve much more if you really trust what you have and what you can do. Do not forget what you have inside. Libra can comment on many things in his life, but he knows that what happens in his heart is something that will only be stored for his thought and no one else. So today he will be a bit surprising that he wants to talk to a trustworthy person about the things he feels. The work can be very good for you today. There are things that you will face that seem to be new in your life. Do not have any fear of starting working on them. Remember that over time you can handle them better. Do not give up. When a person you love cannot be with all their might and depends on you to get him out of a bad condition, do not leave him alone. You are necessary. Do not close to try new things in your life, as long as they are not things that avoid having a better spend in your life like vices. That is not worth it. Luck numbers 18, 2, 34, 6, 11, 28. Sexual energy level moderate. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of. The contagious joy that envelopes you and helps you dissipate your concerns. Today's dangerous trend in your Scorpion sign. Go through something, a critical observation that can help you. What should I avoid? The a priori judgments without having the elements and evidence in the hands. The color for today is white. Professional life is important for each human being, and the achievements that you are experiencing cannot come only from the hand of your effort, but also from those who have been supporting you on this path. Thank those who have been for you in the process. Knowing other places always is good, but there are times for that, and this is not one of them. You can find a lot to do and discover out of the city. If you do, not only you will be cleaning your lungs, but you could find new things in your life. It is not time to prepare suitcases and go on a trip. You still have pending issues in the place where you are, so, if you are thinking of moving from city or going far, it is better that you think about it a little before making the jump. Take care of your health. You are leaving aside precautions not to get sick. A person who loves you will have a difficulty related to money. It is important that you look for a way to help or advise you with respect to this matter. Do not let discussions in the couple get between you and Mel the love you have to each other. They have a good union, but they are beginning to separate their paths by attached problems that have an easy solution. A person who has been watching you a long time ago will make you an invitation or a proposal that you will have doubts to accept. Do not be afraid. It can be someone with whom you can have a good time. If it does not give you confidence, then it rejects your proposal. You have a very good life, but you are demonstrating little your feelings towards the people around you and who care about you. Give your family and your partner more time if you have it. Do not let some stumbling blocks give you on the way. You always have to stop again and try, no matter how many times you fall. An opportunity to demonstrate what you know how to do will come today. Try not to stop studying or forget what you have learned as a result of the nerves that this can cause. A very close person will be looking for you today and will contact you through a message. Do not stop meeting with her, could have good news. It is a good day for business and to form societies. You will not regret it. Love is in a state of pause, so it is not very likely that you know someone new today. If you have a stable relationship, it is very possible that I tell you that they need to leave some time out of home, plan something for your free days and solved matter. Love walks safe, don't let him escape. If you are thinking that the path for Scorpio is somewhat complicated sometimes, then you just need to see more closely the ability it has to make life a little simpler. If there is no need for things to be somewhat complicated, then do the simplest things, so start relaxing, dear Scorpio. If you are not in a good moment in your life, then you should only try to make things really simpler. If you have a person in your mind, you must put more of your part so that love is in a more natural way. Remember that always Scorpio can be very interesting on your way. The money you obtained in a way that really was not through effort may not be a good way to start the day, so it begins to sincere your heart. There is no longer a great need to make things really strong. Remember very well that things can be better, but only if you want it that way. A very important person in your life needs your help. You are the one who knows how to do what she needs, so you do not close the doors. Teamwork today will be of the utmost importance, either in studies or in the workplace. We all have the ability to lead a group, but not everyone can do it due to many fears or deficiencies that we are not able to overcome to achieve a good job in this regard. A person you know has intentions to have something more with you, but it is likely that it does not produce the same interest on your part. It is better to be direct and say that you do not have the same intentions. Remember that it is important to always speak honestly and not make someone suffer. Moment to start looking for options on other sides. You are living a period of stagnation that is not doing justice, especially for all the potential you have in the area of your performance. The couple could feel a little set aside due to a slightly confusing situation that has occurred some time ago. Do not let this happen and enter the security it needs. You have in your hands the solution to a problem, but you are afraid to use it because it can have consequences. You should think that everything in life has it. If it is collateral effects and can hurt others, you must give up the idea. A brother or friend needs to ask for a loan of money. If you have the possibility to help him, you must do it, since you know that he would do the same for you if you were in the same situation. You cannot give up the things that you have not lost yet. There is nothing worse for yourself than feeling defeated at this time. Remember that sometimes the things do not come as we really expect, but we can have the opportunity to recover them when we want. A Scorpio knows that he is able to do many good things today, so he has the need to start sharing a little more with others. Perhaps singers can find good options for love, one of those exits with friends. Do not have fears based on past experiences, Scorpio. At this time you have to do things for you, so that you can get ahead through your good job. If you think that youth is synonymous with energy, then you are not thinking clearly. The experience should also give you that necessary energy to be able to happen. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.